people that do a nighttime cleaning routine, and maybe I am the minority here or the odd one out. But my secret is, the majority of the time, I am not cleaning my kitchen at night. We are really good about just throwing our dirty dishes in the sink and leaving it for the next day. I'm totally curious if I'm the only one who does this. If you do this too, let me know in the comments. In our house, my husband and I both work full-time jobs. We have 2 small kids. They have extracurricular activities. And a lot of the time when we get home from work, we are rushing. We got to get the kids from school. We got to make dinner. We got to get to whatever activity we're going to. And if I'm choosing between spending time with my family for a little bit or cleaning my kitchen vigorously, I'm spending time with my family. And when I wake up the next day, my kitchen is not clean, and there are days where I leave the sink full of dishes until I get back home from work. The only one that's here during the day is my dog, and she doesn't care if there's a sink full of dishes. She doesn't care if the stove isn't clean or the counters aren't wiped off. I feel like I put my kids to bed at night, and then I'm exhausted and I also want to go to bed. So for me, I feel like it just makes more sense just to do a quick cleanup the next day. But I feel like social media has a way of making you feel like that's a crime to go to bed with a sink full of dirty dishes or a dirty kitchen. But I'm here to tell you, it's fine. I do it all the time. I'm sure somebody will tell me that makes me a slob, but I honestly feel like I can't be the only one who does this, and we should normalize it. I post on here a lot about cleaning and organizing to give other people motivation, and I hope this makes you feel a little bit better if your house is not perfectly clean all the time, because mine certainly is not. It's day 6 of the spring cleaning challenge, and today we are tackling the stove top and oven. Now I really want to know, how often do you guys clean your stoves and ovens? Because I'm really good about cleaning the stove top. I feel like I do that quite often, but my oven is a completely different story. I feel like I honestly forget about it most of the time. I feel like the only times I really pay attention to the oven is when it smells like something has fallen off of a pan, or like I'm cooking a pizza and the toppings fell off onto the bottom and then caused a burning smell. And at that point, I kind of just scrape up whatever has fallen off and is causing the smell and then move on. But anyway, I started this task by spraying Easy Off, the fume-free one, into the actual oven, and then I'm gonna let that sit. And then I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend Soft Cleanser on the stove top. And as you guys can see, I have this little scraper tool that I got off of Amazon. I love this thing. I use it for pretty much everything, but my favorite has to be getting things off of the stovetop with it. Next, I'm just going to use regular dish soap to scrub the grates that go in the oven, and then I'm really going to put some effort into the actual oven. I think my plan moving forward for some of these tasks that I find I feel like I'm not tackling as often as I should is at the start of every season, I'm going to tackle them, unless I find I need it more often. So for the door of the oven, I ended up using my scraper here. There was a ton of stuff just kind of stuck on, and I ended up just starting with the Easy Off on this glass, and then I went back in with Dawn dish soap, and then I'm just using a Scrub Daddy sponge for the rest of the oven, and I'm scrubbing and then using a paper towel to clean it all out. And then for the outside, I'm just using a regular antibacterial spray just to wipe everything down. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 7. Day 27 of my declutter challenge, and today we're tackling my husband's dresser. And I'm a little bit late on posting today because I'm also doing party prep for my son's birthday tomorrow, so if you're seeing this late, please give it a like. So I'm starting with taking absolutely everything out of this dresser. It was a hot mess, nothing was organized, and since this is my husband's dresser, don't worry, he's in the background actually helping me decide what to keep or get rid of. Although I will say there are a couple things I had to veto and decide to get rid of because he wanted to keep them basically forever, his entire life, no matter how bad they were. This dresser was so bad that stuff had even fallen behind the drawers too. Now that everything's out, let's start decluttering. Everything we're getting rid of is going in this garbage bag. These first couple pair of jeans my husband wanted to keep, and they were so dirty and holey I could literally stick my hand through them, so they had to go. And pretty much everything else we got rid of either had stains on it, rips, or things that just didn't fit anymore. It ended up being this entire garbage bag full. And now my favorite part, putting stuff back. So the top drawer will be underwear and socks. I'm trying to make this as organized as possible. The next drawer is all t-shirts and tops. Yes, I color coordinated. And then the bottom 2 drawers are pants. I hope you guys love it. Make sure you come back tomorrow for declutter day 28. It's day 14 of the spring cleaning challenge. Today we are tackling all the hard surfaces of furniture in the living room. We are using my favorite wood cleaner. You guys can tell I love it because my bottle is almost empty. I need to get some more. As weird as it might sound, I love looking at a paper towel after I dust something off like this just to see how dirty the surface actually was. For whatever reason, I always find it really surprising, but also really satisfying at the same time. As you can tell, some of these surfaces definitely needed some more attention than others. others in here, and I actually feel like we are just cruising through all of the tasks that need to get done in this room. Also, you guys are going to see shortly in this video, the last thing that I wiped down is our mantle, which is below our TV. I really need some opinions on it though. It's got a really dark stain on it right now, and I've been considering putting a whitewash over it. Just a little DIY project. But let me know what you guys think in the comments if I should do that or not. And also tell me if you guys want to see the before and after. I feel like it'd be a relatively easy project and it would make a big difference. This is the mantle that I was referring to. It was actually super dusty because we had this garland on it that had a little bit of glitter on it as well. I also could whitewash the basket below that's got some wood in it right now. Anyway, those are just my ideas. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 15 of Spring Cleaning Challenge. Today's day 20 of the Spring Cleaning Challenge, and today's task is super easy. We are cleaning the bathroom floors. If you are looking to get your spring cleaning done this year the easy way, and you're new here, welcome. You're in the right place. I am breaking it down and making it super easy. I'm giving you guys one quick and easy and non-overwhelming spring cleaning task to do every day. And by the time you're done with this challenge, your house will be spring clean ready. I'm also super excited because I'm trying out this new Lysol multi-purpose concentrate cleanser I just got the other day. This is the first coconut scented Lysol product that I've seen on the market. And let me tell you guys, I give it a 10 out of 10. It smelled so good. And as you guys already know, I'm using my O-Cedar Spin Mop to get this job done. This is not sponsored. These are just my favorite product. Also, don't worry if you're not doing your spring cleaning right at this very second. You can definitely save this video to come back to later. I'm saving all of my spring cleaning videos in the playlist. The playlist is called Spring Cleaning, and it's at the very top of my profile. Also, a small side note, I do not recommend white grout on bathroom floors. It has not held up well. I'm actually planning to refresh the grout in here. I'm putting it on my to-do list. We are officially done cleaning the bathrooms. We are moving on to a new room tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Have a great night. Refresh the grout in here. I'm putting it on my to-do list. We are officially done cleaning the bathrooms. We are moving on to day 16 of my declutter challenge, and today we are tackling this piece of furniture in my kitchen. I'm not sure if it's actually called a buffet table or a sideboard or half a hutch. It actually previously was an entire hutch, and the top piece was taken off, so I still call it a hutch, but I don't think that's the proper word for it. Anyway, this is about decluttering, so I am taking absolutely everything out of here. This thing was so filled up. I store a lot of my kitchen extras in here. Usually if I have something and I don't know where to put it in the kitchen, it'll probably end up in here. I'm starting with just taking out everything that's on the two outer sides of this and seeing what I have. Also, my dog is very invested because one of these drawers is like her drawer where we keep all of her treats and like her leash and stuff. And this is everything I took out of this area. Oh my goodness, it ended up being so much stuff. I'm going to start to get rid of stuff, and of course, I'm going to have my dog tell me what treats she wants to keep. If you're new here, I started this declutter challenge back on January 1st. I've been decluttering one area of my house every single day, and I honestly feel like it's gotten way easier to do this as time has gone on. And now that I'm done with the outer part of this cabinet, I'm going to move on to the 4 drawers in the middle. I had so many extra things of silverware in here. I had previously saved it, and I just came to the realization that I don't need it, so I got rid of all of it. I also have a ton of seasonal kitchen decor in here, or things that I use like for family gatherings, so it definitely takes up a lot of space. This was definitely one of the areas of my house that I felt really overwhelmed with and I wanted to put off for so long. It only took me about half the month to get it tackled. And then I also have 2 other spaces in my house that I am not wanting to tackle at all. Let me see if you guys can guess those down in the comments. Anyway, it's all done for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it and come back tomorrow for day 17. It's declutter day 20, and I am tackling my desk area in my laundry room finally, because this is a hot mess. I mentioned previously that there were 2 areas in my house that I was completely overwhelmed with, and this was one of them. It just kind of became a catch-all spot for pretty much everything, so I knew I had to get it done. Over to the left here, there's a printer under all of that. As always, my goal is to just take everything out of the area, so I've completely cleared the top, and now I'm about to move on to emptying all the drawers. I definitely want to condense things in this area because I have way too many of several of the same office supplies. What's also kind of funny is this desk is opposite of my washer and dryer, and I know several of you have seen my washer and dryer, especially when I do my Sunday reset videos, and some people have said, well, we didn't notice your laundry room being too messy, but I am kind of careful about where I position my camera, so that just goes to show you that social media is not always accurate, but this is where I ended up putting everything when I was taking it out of the desk, on top of the washer and dryer, and then on the floor in front of it. Anything on the smaller side, I just put in this laundry basket, and now I'm going to start to reorganize and put things back little by little. My goal with this desk is to be able to open the drawers and actually see where everything is and not have to dig. During this process, I am just going through and putting things into a garbage bag that I no longer need. I will say too there were several things in the desk area that just didn't belong there and needed to go back to their actual spot in the house, so I did that as well. And here's my dog Sophie being nosy. I swear she makes an appearance in almost every video because she wants to know what I'm doing all the time. This is my favorite part though, is just organizing and getting things neat, tidy, and organized. This is everything I'm getting rid of. And this is a final look at the drawers in the desk. It feels and looks so much better in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I know I love it, and make sure you come back tomorrow for day 21 of my declutter challenge. It's day 4 of the spring cleaning challenge. Today we are in the kitchen tackling the walls and backsplash. Now I am really curious to know, how often do you guys wash your walls? Since I have 2 small kids, I find myself washing my walls pretty often. However, I've heard from some people that they never wash their walls. I grouped my walls together with my backsplash, especially in high traffic areas like the kitchen. I feel like this definitely needed to get done. I try to be pretty simple when it comes to cleaning. I am just using a mix of water and Dawn dish soap, and it really gets the job done. We are only on day 4 of the spring cleaning challenge, so it's definitely not too late to start this challenge with me. And the way I'm doing it is one small area a day. Could I do an entire room in one day? Yes, but for me, I work full-time and I'm a mom, so it's just easier to do one small area a day and break it up like that so I don't become overwhelmed and exhausted. Plus, this might sound a little bit crazy, but sometimes cleaning is a little bit therapeutic to me. There's nothing better than relaxing in a calm, clean home, and I love to see the before and after of a space that I just tackled. Even though I just started this challenge, I'm already feeling like my house is so much cleaner. So I have 2 full baskets of laundry I need to put away. That is my daughter's, so I thought no better time than now to organize. And I actually feel like I have a pretty good system for her clothes, so I'm going to share all of my tips and tricks. So I'm starting with her dresser first. In the top drawer, I have smaller items. We have socks, underwear, workout tank tops that she wears to cheer practice, tights, and these things are so easy to just get mixed around in a drawer, so that's why I really like using containers in here. And I will say, containers don't have to be expensive. You can get them at the dollar store, which I'm actually pretty sure the darker pink containers with the cutout hearts are from the dollar store. In the next drawer, I have all of her pants, and if you notice, I'm storing everything vertically and I'm folding everything up. That would have to be my #1 tip, because when you do it vertically, you can actually visually see everything all at once. The third drawer has shorts and skirts, and then the bottom drawer is all pajamas and some bathing suits, which is actually totally crazy. I went and got my kids' bathing suits at the store the other day. I feel like if you don't get them soon in the season, then they sell out really quickly. And now that the dresser is done, I'm moving on to everything that is hung up in her closet. So I made separate categories for this area, such as long sleeve dresses, short sleeve dresses, sweaters, tank tops, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. And then within those categories, every so often, I actually like to try to color coordinate. I don't know why, but when I'm rushing around in the morning trying to pick an outfit before school for my kids, it just makes it easier to match things up when everything is separated like that. And then I've got a storage box that I keep extra coat hangers in, and then I've got this other storage box that I keep her leotards for gymnastics. And all of these things together really help just make her closet neat and organized. As always, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I have a little secret to share. As someone who posts a lot about cleaning and organizing, I feel like there is this idea that anybody who posts about cleaning has a perfectly clean house 100% of the time, and specifically I see a lot of people that do a nighttime cleaning routine, and maybe I am the minority here or the odd one out, but my secret is the majority of the time I am not cleaning my kitchen at night. We are really good about just throwing our dirty if I'm the only one who does this. If you do this too, let me know in the comments. In our house, my husband and I both work full-time jobs. We have 2 small kids. They have extracurricular activities, and a lot of the time when we get home, let me know in the comments. In our house, my husband and I both work, we gotta make dinner, we gotta get to whatever activity we're going to, extracurricular activities, and a lot of the time when we get home for a little bit, we're rushing my house. My husband and I both we gotta make dinner, we gotta get to whatever activity. My kitchen is not ever activity. There is a lot of time when we get home for a little bit, we're like back in my house. My husband and I both we gotta make dinner, and when I wake up the next day, my kitchen is not ever activity. There is a lot of time when we have left dishes, like a back in my house. My husband and I get exhausted, and when I wake up the next day, my kitchen is not ever activity. There is a lot of time when we have left dishes, I feel like back in my house. My husband and I get exhausted, and when I wake up the next day,